now.
What's up?
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're here on a new exploration. I'm joined by my friends John and Ashton. We're starting a little podcast, something we're doing during the quarantine. So, we're all bored in our homes because of Rona. So we say, you know what? Let's start our own little podcast right here. This is going to be going up on my YouTube channel. So we're just going to be kind of just shooting the breeze and talking about stuff. So let's do this, guys. What do y'all want to talk about first?
Let's get the elephant in the room. We gotta talk about Doja Cat.
Oh, Doja Cat,
no.
Doja Cat. Oh, no.
She was
Yes, let's start with this Doja Cat news. Well, in case you haven't been following the news about Doja Cat, it came out through the social media that Doja Cat has a very, very troubled past. She's participated in forums with incels, with a lot of racists. She has made some anti-black comments on some of these forums. She has a homophobic history. Like, all the dirt just came out about Doja Cat. This came out about Doja Cat this past weekend. So I'm gonna let my boys give their thoughts on this. What y'all?
I gotta say, it's a shame. I was a fan of her way back when nobody knew about her. You know what I'm saying? I found her early. Like, she has some good songs and interesting videos. I like that. It's creative. It's different than what you're getting from other people. Not saying what other people's doing is terrible, but it's like you want your different flavors of ice cream. Some days you might want rum raisin. So that's what Doja Cat was. Well, I heard the news. I'm like, okay, I need some proof. You can't just, provide these things with no proof. And there's clips, there's videos of her saying the hard R. There's things saying she don't want to be black. She says she don't want to show her titties to the fans that make her song go number one. Wait, we didn't ask for this. She proposed. You make my song go number one, I show you my titties.
Now, I think she was trolling with that, to be honest,
I don't think she's trolling. She didn't come up the next day. She waited until she became number one and said, "No, I'm not showing out my titties." I'm fine with that. I was bumping the music regardless if she gonna show me her titty or not. The Sims, they went hard for that. You're like, we love you, Doja Cat. We gonna make number one. They did it.
That's Simp. Them from Simp. Now the Simps fell for that crap. The Simps fell for hard for that crap.
Played us for a fool.
I feel sorry for the Simps, man, that she had y'all singing Marvin's Room by Drake. That's what she had y'all singing.
Oh, now we found out. She was stripping for dudes on that racist chat.
Yep.
Some dude named Wesley.
She was popping for somebody, some guy named Wesley. So you telling me, show us a titty, but you popping this stripping? They said she was taking dumps. She was actually taking shits on the live chat with them people. They watching. Like, she was getting, but she wasn't doing that for her fans.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Tessa Blanchard got accused of taking dumps and taking dumps, but no video came out. No video came out.
We had audio. I did listen to the audio. Played a Tessa promo. Just like Tessa, in my opinion.
We still agree to disagree on that Tessa audio. Me and him still agree to disagree if that was Tessa or not, but that's for another topic for another day. But going back to this.
You know what's different? Tessa is only audio. Doja is videos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. I haven't seen those videos, and I don't want to because I don't have a scat fetish. There are people who have scat fetish to them. They need to participate in the Jeffrey Dahmer challenge and go hang themselves.
I got a weak stomach for that type of stuff. Yeah, man. I can't watch that stuff.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
It's weird, like seeing that. I have a foot fetish, but I ain't trying to look at nobody taking shit. But I mean,
foot fetish is different, man. If you want to suck on girls' toes, there's nothing wrong with that. But scat fetish, nah, that crap out of here. No pun intended. But yeah, it's wild, man. And the crazy thing for me is, people were defending Doja the other day when those Lana comments came out about when people were defending her because of the Lana comments. Now, to be fair to Lana Del Rey, I get where she was coming from, but I think she put her energy to the wrong people. Because when you mention all these women of color, social media is gonna come for your ass.
They're gonna come at you hard too.
Yeah.
Bro, you know me. I love Lana Del Rey, but she should never put all those women of color. She should at least a white person in that bitch.
Yeah, because
Gomez at least.
She didn't say, if she would have said at least a couple of white women, people would have just kind of let it go. But she mentioned all women of color. Like, nope. People are going to see you as an entitled white chick. So why? They're already fucked up with that. But after that, it's kind of funny that Doja was mentioning those comments with Lana. And then the following day, all this shit comes out. So it's just like.
No, they said Lana Del Rey used some witchcraft.
I saw that on Twitter. People were saying Lana Del Rey put a curse on freaking Doja. I saw that.
Oh, man, it's crazy, man. She goes from #1 artist to right now she's losing a shit ton of followers.
Yeah, John. What's your thoughts? Because you're a big promoter of Doja.
Yeah, you've been one of them.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say I'm a kind of a casual fan of her. I like some of her songs. I'm not like a hardcore fan, but I'm saying, but you were probably the big supporter out of all the people who I've known. How do you feel about
this? I hopped on the train fucking last year because I liked her music and stuff, but now I just can't support her no more, man. After all this shit, bro.
No.
Like, that shit, I can't, man. I can't support her no more.
Yeah.
It hurts to say that, but it's like, damn, dude. You really gonna strip for a dude named Wesley? Come on now, man.
Sounds like
other people named Wesley.
Wesley sounds like a character who commits murders on Law and Order SVU. I say that because I've been watching a lot of.
He looked like that too. I saw the photo. He looked like one. He looked like he commits crimes on the daily.
Popping it for Wesley, but you couldn't pop it for your fans.
Man, for real, man.
Popping it for
you gotta make me walk out the room right now, man. I'm so upset.
And you know what's another thing? Right. She was making fun of all the black people who got murdered by police. That's not
yeah.
You see, I can't support that, bro.
Oh yeah, she was making fun of people who suffer from the police brutality. Yeah.
No, still, is she taking light about that? Well, she gonna take light about. Come on, man. Nah.
Yeah.
I can't fuck with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's an in-depth video from anybody who hears this that Lovely T did, and she went in depth with everything about Doja Cat and all the stuff that came out about her. So shout out to Lovely T. If you got time, check it out because she went in depth. But I have to say, now I don't fully support cancel culture because I feel people go too far with cancel culture at times and just cancel people for the smallest little bullshit. But if Doja Cat is canceled because of this, and nobody cares about her no more, it's justified. It's justified for her to get canceled now.
I know I don't care about her no more.
Cancel culture is this case is justified.
Yeah,
it's justified.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, people be like, "Do you still support Tessa?" Here's the thing with Tessa: there's no actual proof besides he said, she said.
Yeah.
And an audio file, like you said, an audio file. But you don't know if it's her or not.
No, it happened in the past. I want to leave it at that. She didn't go in no detail. So Doja is evidence. So it's different from Tessa and that. Hogan
a lot of evidence.
Oh, Hogan, there was actual evidence. See, yeah.
Oh God, that video was disgusting too. Oh God.
Dude from Taken, there was evidence.
Yeah.
Doja Cat, I'm sorry. I wish you the best. I don't wish you died and none of that. But I just can't support you.
Yeah,
it'd be like that.
I understand that. But that was the big news that came out this past weekend. So getting off of Doja Cat, we're going to move on to some other subjects. So what y'all want to talk about next? So you want to talk about Owen Hart? Y'all want to talk about The Last Dance? Maybe a little.
I think we have to talk about the 2 deaths that happened this week in wrestling.
Yeah, let's talk about. Okay. Let's talk about these wrestling, these sad tragedies happening in terms of wrestling before we transition into maybe some more other stuff. But yeah, want to say rest in peace to Shad Gaspard and Hannah. I think I'm pronouncing this wrong. Kimura.
Oh yeah,
Kimura, I believe.
And Hannah, that's a sad story.
Yeah. Rest in peace to her.
It wasn't wrestling fans; it was reality TV show fans, and blame is getting towards the wrestling fans. I can get it. Because wrestling fans ain't perfect. They wish death on Roman Reigns.
Oh, yeah.
Wrestling fans
they're not perfect. I'll be the first one to tell you. They ain't perfect.
Wrestling fans are far from perfect. We've seen how far they can take it over the lines, but I don't know what they took.
Like one dude. This is death on Stephanie McMahon. No.
I don't know who that person is.
I watched the clip of what got her online hate. So the guy supposedly washed his clothes with her outfit from Wrestling Kingdom. Her outfit got messed up, so she was mad that she took his hat off or slapped his hat off his head, something like that. And she walked off. So that gave her online hate like March and April, to the point it was telling her they were to death. Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas really be talking this greasy shit, but someone pulled up on you and do shit.
That's true.
That's true.
For her, because I watched the video of her recently today, and she just seems so happy. But
she was,
like, you know,
she was 22 years old too. She was young, very young.
Yeah, that's a shame, man. It's a shame. Like, yeah, that would. I mean, and my personal thing is like my thing. I understand some people feel. I hate when people take their own lives because I feel like somebody should have been in that person's life to help them, especially when it comes to cyberbullying. Like, if somebody if she had a good person in her ear to talk to her, like, hey, if you need to get off of social media and take yourself a break from it, do that, because you don't want to put yourself in a position to feel like you can't handle this stuff mentally. So I wish somebody would have been able to talk to her and like being a good person in her ear that she could have listened to. She feel like she wouldn't have had to take her own life. But it's a sad tale, man. It is a very sad tale.
It's like we could say that, but you got to think about it. How many times we on court, someone cheating on a person we know, we tell them, yo, that person ain't good for you. They still stay with the person. You know what I'm saying?
I know that. I get that. Some people are not able to move on mentally. Some people can. Some people are more strong-willed and have thicker skin. But
I read, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Someone needs to go to jail or prison for that. Like, that should be a law. Like, for real. Wrestling fans, no, y'all not perfect. Even like, they was wishing Roman died instead of his brother. They wish death on Seth Rollins for no reason. I remember there was a post on Facebook one year. No, not 1 year, last year. Oh, Seth Rollins had a terrible year. Like, how? He found siblings he never knew he had.
Beat Brock twice.
I don't know, real life stuff. Like,
oh man, real life stuff.
The love of his life. And they got kidnapped. So how is that a terrible year? Because some fans not liking your matches.
That's ridiculous, though. It really is.
That's just people nitpicking because of what's going on in kayfabe. But yeah.
That's like someone saying, yeah, Tom Cruise's life is terrible because the Mummy movie ain't do well. No, Tom probably happy right now with his wife.
Yeah. It's just amazing how cyberbullying can do that type of stuff.
It can. Nia Jax. You know, they all people tweet Nia Jax. We do know Nia Jax do be injuring people, but don't tweet Nia Jax, I wish you died. Don't do that.
Yeah. No matter if you dislike a person, don't tell them you wish you died. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I was pissed the fuck off after I was watching after last Wednesday's race when Kyle Busch turned Chase Elliott into the wall and wrecked him. I was pissed the fuck off. But I ain't going to Kyle Busch's Twitter like, fuck you, Kyle Busch. I wish you die. Like, you son of a bitch for turning Chase Elliott. No, I ain't going to turn it like that because I know because I don't go that far. I was mad, but I moved on. Some people take it too far, man.
Way too far.
Way too far.
And like bullying, we dealt with bullying in middle school, high school. Bullying ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying?
It's not no joke. People get bullied a lot, man. Trust me, I have done a lot of bullying, man.
For real. What about you, John? Oh, John, mute the thing.
He was adjusting his camera. But
bullying's tough, man. I just don't like it at all.
Yeah. And people be like, well, hazing, but hazing and bullying is the same thing. Let's be honest.
It is. I mean, they do it in frats and sorors all the time, but so be it. I don't support bullying at all, and I think that it shouldn't be done, but people do it all the time, man. So
yeah. But hopefully something will happen from this case. It'll be a lesson learned. I don't want her death to be like in vain. I want to uprise people, make people more wiser.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the wrestling world will come together. Because it's crazy. 2 deaths from wrestling in the same week. You know,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
like like a situation like that probably hasn't happened since maybe Benoit and Eddie, but that was like months and year and a half later.
That was like it was like Eddie died in 05, Benoit in 07. That was like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
year
yeah.
and some time later.
Like
But
wrestling, boy. But what's next?
well, for well, y'all want to talk about the Owen Hart documentary? Y'all want to talk about Last Dance? What y'all want to talk about?
So I'm waiting for John to come back, so we save Last Dance when he come back. We could talk about the AEW title belt, the new TNT title belt.
I heard people roasting it online. Some people were roasting that thing online, the TNT title. I thought it was a. They said they need to it because the belt wasn't. It's not finished because of the virus. They couldn't. You had to take a break from designing it because of Rona. So that's just how it looks right now. They're actually gonna put some more gold on it. But for how it looks right now, I don't hate the design. I don't think it's bad. Now I've seen some bad looking titles now, but I don't think that's bad. What do you think?
I don't think the belt's bad. I think people are being harsh. Mostly people that prefer WWE over AEW.
Probably. I'm
Let's
sure a
be
lot of
honest.
these people who are complaining are probably WWE marks. I'm sure there's a lot of WWE marks.
Saying it's the worst belt ever. I don't think the belt is the
Okay,
worst ever.
okay, worst belt ever. Have you seen that 24/7 title? Have you seen the Divas title? Get that crap out of here. There's some worst belt designs.
They're saying the 24/7 look better than the TNT title.
I don't know about that. Sound like that some people just being marks. That's what they're.
In my humble opinion, I think TNT title it's okay. I like the red. I like the silver. But the middle part, what you can see is not done. It's kind of basic.
Mm-hmm.
It looks too plain, simple. It looks too plain.
Yeah, it does. Like they obviously gonna improve it as the weeks go on. Like they said on Double or Nothing last night, they're gonna improve the belt design. So maybe by the end of summer, it'll be a nicer looking title. So
Yeah. So it's not like it's terrible. It's too basic. It's too basic. Simple as that.
If there's room for improvement, to reference an old Drake mixtape, there's room for improvement.
And people would say, "Oh, it's dog shit" because he's standing next to Moxley. Moxley is the heavyweight champion. His title gonna look big and glamorous. You gotta remember.
Do you think it looks better than the AEW women's title? Because people say the AEW women's title is too small, and people like the design of it, but they say it's like too small at times. Does it look better than the women's title?
How you say her name? Rio?
Yeah, Rio.
Oh, it didn't look too small on the woman last night. I'll not pronounce the name.
Hikaru Shida.
It didn't look too small on her. It looks nice. It just looked small on Rhea. Excuse me if I pronounce her name wrong, y'all, if y'all watching this.
Yeah, it did kind of look small on Rio. Yeah, it did look small on her because Rio's just already a tiny woman. You have that small belt, it looks small on her, but it does look better on Hikaru Shida. It does look better on her. And I think, honestly, as far as AEW women, on a side note, Chris Statlander, and that new chick they recently got, Anna Joy, those three are probably, I would say, my three favorites on that brand now. Because I watched them more and more, and I think I really like them. Because Hikaru is a good wrestler. She's really good. She reminds me a little bit of a female version of, I don't want to say a little bit of Tajiri, but I don't want to say it's like she's just like Tajiri. But she got vibes, a little bit vibes of Tajiri. Where she could be like a goofy character. She can make jokes and stuff, but when it comes to getting in that ring, she can be pretty serious. She's almost got like a Tajiri-esque vibe to her.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I would add, I like your picks. I would add Penelope Ford.
Penelope Ford does have potential. I've seen her. She's got potential.
I could see I could see her in the long run being like their, I won't say poster girl, but in the mix in matches. She has potential. Even years ago when they had that one show and she was wrestling men, I was like, damn, who is that? She was like getting more over than Joey Janela.
Yeah, Penelope Ford is definitely somebody who has some potential. I think that, they need to, let her just continue to grow and develop her character. And I think she's pretty good, decent in the ring. They just need to let her grow and develop her character, and then slowly but surely you build her up where you can, start pushing her towards the title. So, but I think going with Hikaru Shida was a good move. I think she's ready.
Best move.
Best move they got. She's ready for it. I think that she will be I think she can be a good champion.
You could be a good champion. A good champion is only great as the opponents they give you.
Exactly.
Some people don't have the luxury of having great opponents. I mean, Naomi could have been a real great champion, but I mean, she had Lana for 3 or 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, Lana. And Lana was not ready at all.
No.
Then you lose your title to Natalia only because JBO asked you a question. You're going to have a special interest at SummerSlam. As a babyface woman, you can't say no. You say yeah. Vince gets mad. Oh, lose your title. So there's no more the rumor Charlotte versus Naomi feud, which was going to be huge. So that kind of sucks. But you get great opponents, your reign will be memorable, man.
Mm-hmm. That's one feud I really wish we could have gotten during that time of SmackDown is Charlotte versus Naomi. Because consider how athletic Charlotte and Naomi are, those matches would have probably been lit as fuck.
For real. And Naomi is fighting a lot of things,
Yeah, she's been going.
She had a whole bunch of injuries that wasn't her fault, and she had to wore down her moveset because people couldn't keep up. Then the move she did do, people criticize, but Asuka does a similar move. You know what I'm talking about with the butt. It's cool though.
Oh, that little hip toss move. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. People give Asuka a pass for doing that hip toss, but when Naomi does the rear view, people think it's a corny move. I have noticed that.
That's kind of messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to do something really quick.
It's cool, man.
So that's kind of messed up.
Me and him were just kind of talking about the difference between what Naomi could have been if they actually gave her a long title running back in 2017. So
what's your thoughts on the AEW title belt? To me, it's okay. It's just too basic. It's not.
Man, that belt looks like the Raw Tag Team title belt.
It don't look ugly though.
It don't look bad. I didn't say it looked bad. I'm just saying it looks like the Raw Tag titles. I know
that's because it's red, the red and silver. But like I said, they said it's not finished. So we'll just see how.
To me, once they finish it, I hope it looks good. But I just wish it wouldn't be called the TNT belt. Probably just call it the AEW television title.
That's what people said. That's what I thought they were going to call it.
Yeah. I avoided that because maybe WWE has rights to a title they could call TV title because WWE do have a lot of rights they don't use. So maybe they avoid that.
Could be
true.
It do look like the tag team titles, but it's just basic.
The last time I heard TV title used was Impact, I believe.
Was it? It was with the Legends title, wasn't it? It was with the Legends title, and they just kept changing it.
Yeah.
They kept Legends title, TNT title, not TNT, Legends title, TV title, and they had like a weird title. They called it. Well, it was like Damian Sandow was there. Ed was recruiting for the title. What was it called?
I forgot.
It's the same. It's that same title, but they kept changing the name of it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't know what they were.
They didn't know what to do with that belt. So, but I get maybe they didn't call it the TV title because maybe there is some copyright there with WWE, but we don't know that. So, I mean, I hope the belt design does improve, and hopefully by the end of summer, like I was telling Ashton, maybe it'll look like a better looking belt. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not nitpicking the belt too much.
Yeah. I think Lance Archer should have won, but we all knew Cody was gonna win anyway.
I mean, Cody won on time. Last time I remember Cody win was with Goldust. They had a 1-on-1 match. He put MJF over. Cody been working with a lot of younger talent, you know.
Yeah.
Just could have won, but Cody win is not bad. Cause I mean, ways you could.
Cody has been taking a lot of L's, especially on the bigger shows. Like he took a lot of. So I understand he needed to look strong here, and having him be, you know, the first TNT champion will probably make, you know, depending on how his reign goes. Like if he have some good opponents and they build up his reign, eventually whoever that next kind of mid card heel they want to have take that belt, that could be somebody they could give it to. Personally, you know who I would like to see have that belt down the line?
Oh,
Pac.
Pac?
Yep.
That'd be a good choice.
Yep.
That'd be a good choice.
Yep.
Way to get him back into the main event scene with that belt.
Yeah, let him be that mid-card champion, build him up, and then eventually you can have him drop it and then go back to the world title scene. So,
yeah, that won't be bad.
Yeah.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So wait, damn. So we're gonna talk about Last Dance?
Want to talk about Last
Dance? The documentary that got the fucking GOAT conversation sparking all over again.
People got shot because of that GOAT conversation.
And let's be honest, y'all saw why I tagged y'all about there's other GOAT conversation, Jordan and Kareem. Some people say I don't see nothing but LeBron and Jordan. And I just showed y'all. Jordan and Kareem was discussing yesterday.
I saw that.
Combos.
I saw that.
Doug and Kobe. Shoot, let's be honest. People be having Team Mac and Allen Iverson and they top 5, and they never won an NBA championship.
Okay, Allen Iverson is one of the GOATs. I don't care what nobody says. One of the greatest players to never win a championship. You can be a legend without winning a championship. There's plenty of cases where people are legends without winning.
Absolutely. LeBron can't be discussed for that. Come on now. If we're going to talk about play all around, let's talk about what they do off the court also and the scope they did and the hype they had to live up.
I've had some people say, you can't be talking about off the court stuff in terms of GOAT. You got to keep it on the court.
No. Remember, what did they mention in the Last Dance that was very important? Jordan not giving a fuck what was going on off the court. He had all that energy to bully Tony Kukoc, but when it came to off the court shit, he did not give a fuck.
Yeah, that's
what he did not.
That's what made people start disliking Jordan. You gotta be that nigga on and off the court.
People respect Jordan. People respect Jordan on the court, but off the court, he's a well-known asshole. He is a well-known asshole. I mean, I appreciate that mentality on the court because sometimes you need to have that mentality if you're trying to win championships. But in terms of being a man, Jordan. Yeah, people know Jordan was an asshole, man.
For real, let's be honest. Who would you respect more? Like, we going to just trash you right now. Would you expect one of the greatest players not giving a fuck, not helping people, or one of the best players currently actually building houses in the grind with you, out there helping people, feeding people, building schools, giving back to communities? Come on, I like my player to be on the court. It's the main reason why people didn't like Kareem at one time. Because he didn't give a fuck what's happening off the court. That's what separates. You got to give a fuck what happens to your community. If not, you shallow.
That's a fair point.
But people are gonna be like, they're just gonna throw it at you like, why should you care about that? You know what I'm saying? Like people they say that. I'm like, but that makes a big difference. It does.
If this was a certain, let's say this. Let's say Vince didn't give a fuck what's happening in the community and none of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Cody Rhodes and them did. You gotta look at small stuff like that to make a person different. Like there's people that have cancer that probably will die tomorrow, but sometimes people push for them to see a movie like Star Wars. I think it happened twice. A person was about to had cancer; they were going to die. They got to see the movie early. That changed the whole topic of or how how good of a person you are. That really matters. Shoot, why we not fucking with Doja Cat no more? She's a terrible person.
These are not a good. That's true.
Yeah. Overall, though, that was it was a good documentary. Though I enjoyed it a lot.
Great documentary, but
yeah,
it make nobody look good but Jordan and Dennis Rodman.
Especially Pippen.
Especially Dennis Rodman, man. Dennis
Rodman. Looked at as a shit. Dennis Rodman looked at a bigger legend than Michael a little bit by the community for the culture. They said this dude was playing ball with MJ during the series, smashing Carmen Electra at the time was probably top 3 of the hottest women on earth, and in the NWO, probably the coolest group back in the 90s.
Yeah. That just increased Dennis Rodman's legacy. And did you know that the streams of Carmen Electra went up because of that? People were looking up her sex.
Yeah.
Like I type in Carmen Electra on Pornhub. Wait, no, I ain't type her name in. I was on Pornhub. Her name popped up. It says Carmen Electra. What?
Probably on the trends right now. Probably still.
For real. And a whole bunch of new memes are created because of this.
Yeah.
So that popularity went up. Scottie Pippen went down. Like the whole documentary made Scottie Pippen look weaker than what he was.
They called him selfish.
His wife is smashing her.
Yeah.
People call Scottie Pippen selfish.
Yeah, the Jordan said it too. I'm like, bruh, what are you gonna call him selfish for? You not see the organization's fucking him over?
And Jordan ain't give a damn. All he cared about LeBron James. He got J.R. Smith paid. Tristan Thompson.
Oh no. LeBron won't be like this. Oh no. Scotty, you got that contract? Hold on, let me get you a better one real quick. Let me go talk to the GM real quick.
Yeah, LeBron was. LeBron got his boys paid. Way better played than all the people LeBron got paid. But he can't be mentioned in top 5? Or even top 10?
Yeah, come on now.
But
come on now. What do you think about this, Laurel?
When I think about this, man, my personal thing and what I've said about the Jordan thing, I said that if Jordan wasn't, I respect what he does on the court, man. He's God on the court, but as a person, he's an asshole. That's what I said.
Yeah.
What about Pippen not being paid? Jordan could have got Pippen paid.
Yeah, I don't understand why management was clearly doing Scottie Pippen dirty in that last season. I don't know why they didn't try to keep him, man. I don't know why Jordan didn't try to fight for him harder. That's the one thing I don't get. Why didn't Jordan try to fight for him harder?
And documentary made Pippen look weak. Like they showing, remember that game he didn't want to sub in?
Oh yeah, that '94 game.
He was on the team at that time.
Yeah.
Why was that in there? Why was that in there?
Like damn. From that, it's bad.
Ass and bad. With Jordan having the flu game, Scotty was like, "Come on, man." And let's be honest, I don't think pizza fucked up Jordan. Jordan was drunk off that Henny.
He was hungover and he ate some bad pizza.
You thought he was drunk off the Henny?
He was drunk off that Henny, man. Man, you see how much sips of Gatorade he was drinking? Gatorade is the perfect thing for hangovers. He was on that Henny, man. Henny and Patron. Come on, Jordan. Cigars. They was already deep in the hotel. We're going to find out 15 years later he was drunk.
Man.
But I did.
Do you guys think, though, that in that documentary, they throw a little bit of shade at wrestling because of Dennis Rodman going up there to the NWO to wrestle?
All Jordan do is throw shade, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, his Hall of Fame speech was nothing but shade. I beat all y'all motherfuckers. Y'all couldn't top me. fuck you to the Bulls general manager. Like, Kwame, shit. Everybody he played with, he threw shade at. Shoot. And people coming out now saying, yo, Jordan fucked up my career. Jerry Stackhouse.
Yeah.
Why was Jordan the number one option instead of Jerry Stackhouse? And Jordan was older. He should have been number 2 option. LeBron's number 2 option right now. AD's number 1 option.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. I would say AD's the number 1 option.
I mean, Melo. Ain't Melo what, number 2 option?
Melo's number 2 on that, on the
Trailblazers?
On the Trailblazers, yeah, he is.
So, I mean, why was Jordan the number 1 option? And was Jordan former coach for them Bulls that he ain't winning ring with? Hey, but thank you, Jordan. Thank you for retiring because we got Phil Jackson and the Lakers winning the championships with Kobe and Shaq.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for getting them titles, man.
Cause and effect, not always a bad thing. The Bulls reign ended. Bulls reign ended, and new blessing came.
All righty, y'all. All righty, guys. I'm trying to. I was wondering why I wasn't talking less. I was trying to, try to make sure I could, because I got the clockers on me, so I was trying to, make sure that we kind of.
Okay.
Because I had like 2 minutes left, so I want to make sure that if I try to upgrade and shit, so that we can,
all right,
keep this going. But that's why I said, if push comes to shove, what I'll say, I may have to cut right here, and then we can continue on with another chat. So y'all cool with that?
Yeah, for sure.
All righty then. So we'll call this part 1. So in a minute, we'll talk about some other stuff. We'll talk about the Owen Hart documentary and a couple other topics. So this will be the part 1, and this will be uploaded in a little bit. So you'll get your part 2, people, but this will be part 1 of our conversation. So enjoy part 1, people.
All right.